welcome to a texture that is not loading. I don't know why. I guess that's
a competitor's island
as high quality as it can get.
An attack.
That's true quality. That's high quality. Okay, sorry. All right. We have an expedition to attend to. A special visitor has visited. Oh, okay. Arrived at Bright's End. Why is he or she special? That's looking fine. You know what? I want another steam shipyard. There we go. Probably wisest if we do it there. So we're going to change this a little bit.
How thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
Abby! Abby. Steam shipyard, yes. Very good. Very good. Missing electricity. Well, we can't have that now, can we? Okay, electricity, there it is. And we now need to fix this. So now we have another steam shipyard. What about our
nice day for it.
Shipyard? Yeah, we're going to build 2 ship of the lines, and soon we'll be ready for war. I mean, some would surely argue that we are ready, of course, already, but that's fake news. Harbor Master. What about... Harbor Master building. Items. Ah, okay. That just improves the item slot. That's interesting. Nothing else?
say you come from?
Okay. Let's call this a day. But I want to change this.
An interesting idea. But the capital will not grow if I expend workforce on secondary concerns.
What's your problem?
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Ah,
New
nice.
orders? Unsurprising. The people of Tabarin are wayward, having forgotten the ways of old.
Does that count as an ostrich? Jart? Let me Google it for a second. We will, of course, buy it.
I thought I saw a gleam in your eye.
We already have an animal figure. Oh, okay. Got a quest. Number of modules. Expert. The item is not called Jart, of course not. It's called the Grey Crowned Crane, and it's blue. Okay, so that's not our item.
Attention for the Admiral.
So he can... Donation.
To the edge of the world.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, but not now. I want him on main island in Bright Sands. Go. Okay. Help find the spear. Put a group of workers on another island. Sail to any lighthouse in Enbesa. Okay.
New orders. Begin the turn.
Oh, that's a timer on it. This island. So they want us to go there.
New orders. Cargo stations.
Okay, let's get the workers for the excavation.
What brings you? Resources are thin.
On our way.
Any help you could send would be appreciated.
We cannot accommodate so many. We shall need temporary quarters for these workers.
A fire broke out.
Wait, what? Invasion food. Oh, we have food. Okay.
Production has stopped.
Aye.
And
Time the rigging.
The fire has been vanquished.
okay, so
New orders.
delivery.
Is that all?
Yes.
This would an oath given is an oath due.
Begin
Our
the
workers
turn.
have boarded your ship. May your search prove fruitful.
Not too many changes, I hope.
All hands at the ready.
Oh, expedition. Alrighty. Good whale hunting. The whales are still around us. Impossible large trails of water break the wake of the ship, and the froth parts to reveal dark, leathery skin. The whales are gaining speed, and their impact is imminent. 105%. Let's go. Attack! Harpoon will close us in.
Set our bearings right.
A feat of strength for a gratuitous kill. The harpoon impales the leading whale, and the rest of the school collides with its body, their advance being suddenly and brutally stopped. The ship leaves without a scratch. Alrighty. Of course, continue.
Line reporting in.
Okay, we need timber. And mud. One's timber. Where is one's timber? There it is. Okay.
Set sail.
Okay, workers. Transport the workers to
Room to maneuver.
site. Okay.
You have a share. I must be happy for you.
No one told you it was your duty to provide. He judges us by our
can do
deeds, not our intent. Sigiju? Yemis Kinika.
Basin bookbinding kit, huh?
Back already? The excavators appear ill-fed.
Oh, the crane.
That we'll have to do for the task at hand.
Perhaps you had forgotten?
Dive at the location marked on the treasure map. How do we dive?
Ready for action.
I can't dive. We don't have diving equipment. How do we dive? What?
To your stations.
What? What do you mean dive? Anno 1800 dive. Yeah, diving requires a special ship called Salvager from the Sunken Treasures DLC. We haven't done that. Okay, so the quest is lost. Yeah, wonderful. Okay, I don't have that right now, so...
Churning water, Admiral.
Wonderful. Oh, come on. Okay, help the Hungarian figure out the location of the spear. Okay. Make a decision. When Tiluan died, the priests wrote that his belongings, including the spear, were returned to Ogdoad. Do you have any idea what that might be? Ogdoad. Ogdoad of Virtues. Ogdoad. 8 of something. A breakthrough. So this Ogdoad is a creed. I believe in 8 cardinal virtues that must be observed by the priests in Kidusi Anidoni. That's certainly interesting, but it doesn't help us much. Look around some more and see what you can uncover. Virtues are the key to sanctity, and the spear must lay in a highly sacred place.
Now for the final note.
That's very correct. Let's start over. Okay. How about the physical Ogdoad? Okay. Fitting metaphor for a quest to enlightenment. Doubtless the priests would have found the imagery appealing. I've noticed the inscriptions above each of the wings. All of them are named. I suspect these names hold the second part of the key to this enigma. Return to the library and investigate this trail. I shall ponder this further, and hopefully by the time of your return I'll have made further sense of it all. Alrighty. Yes.
Now for the final small contribution to the Lord's plans.
Wait for the workers to discover something.
The excavation can commence. Lord, look favorably upon us.
Okay, help the Angerium figure out the location of the spear. Page 8 swing the islands. specific place. Of course, remember the inscription on the library's frontispiece? Within the library is the whole of Kidusi. It corroborates your theory. If that is so, then the island of God must be the holiest place on the island. The basin of ablution is also located in the leftmost part of the temple, much like the wing of the library. So the library itself is a map. How simple, how elegant. An impressive deduction, my friend. Then if the book is in the leftmost wing, we must look to a place in the leftmost part of the temple. A place where the Ogdoad, the 8 virtues, could be represented, probably in the abstract.
With those clues, we should be able to determine where the spear was hidden.
Leftmost part of the temple. Place that could generate number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eight pillars around the pool. That's not it. That's to the temple. There's the temple. Left and next. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 people? No. Okay, excavations. Going forward. Well, here we are. The mountain path. Well, the people died, but that's not the solution. Maybe here? No. Point to where the spear was. Exactly mirrors the location of the book you found within the library. The thief expectantly asks you to pinpoint the exact location. Select an element on the island to point the thief to where the spear might be hidden. Book's position. Search the area around the monastery. The book's position. Library. There it is. The Ogdoad of Virtues.
You said we could come to you, right?
Assist.
Ship
Okay.
constructed.
How can we assist? Take a picture of Xar. Okay.
It is lonely work,
the excavation.
And I miss my home. But a picture of the Kesar of Wahadesha would help greatly. Thank you kindly.
So this mirrors the entire island. 2 big mountains. This does mirror the island, so this book has to be here somewhere. There's nothing here. Oh well, but that's not going to help us much.
A story in the making.
8 columns. Okay.
I have scouted the place, and I believe I have a plan. Meet me when you are ready.
The spear is near the entrance to the temple, which is under heavy guard. If Blah take the road, I'm certain to encounter priests, and they will doubtless be wary of my presence and identity. There is also a hidden mountainous path that would get me quite close to the
We
temple,
like to
but
think independently.
seems rather perilous. Mountain path.
Treacherous pass. Loose rocks. I will need some sort of map to progress. Into the mountains then. Wait till you hear from me.
Okay, have fun. Getting up there. Okay, cannonade. Let's see. They want stuff.
Attention for the
We
Admiral.
can bring them stuff.
Ship constructed.
Timber, we need a bit more timber, and they want the weapons.
Steer us
We will
forth.
aid the Emperor. Kadema. What's up? And Archibald can Archie himself back. Damn, look at this pool. Natural one. Looking very nice. Maybe too nice. Maybe Archibald, maybe you shouldn't have built such a big place, right? Sometimes less is more.
Aye.
Alrighty, you get our king. They need time. Expedition. Zoological expedition. What about them? Ah. The night in jail behind bars. The prolonged stay of your ship in the harbor was not what you intended. Obscure laws were breached, and your whole crew has found themselves arrested under the pretense that the region's borders, whose nature remains unknown, were not respected. Heavily armed foreigners lead your crew through the sinuous roads of their city and into the local jail, after passing by a row of freshly hanged criminals. The sailors are locked up. Only 2 guards keep watch, their heads bobbing with fatigue. Are they underestimating your crew? Dig an escape tunnel!
Sickening.
Dead end. The crew can handle basic digging, but their progress is reluctant, slowed by the constant fear of being buried in the makeshift tunnel. At the first obstacle they encounter, a large foundation pillar which blocks the way, the sailors hurriedly agree that there is nothing more that can be done with the tunnel. They return to their cell relieved. Prepare your defense. Your defenses doesn't move the judges. The trial follows obscure local laws, and their meandering or unraveling goes beyond what your diplomat is used to. Her words stumble upon the judge's traps, and her lack of understanding of the legal subtleties of the situation is obvious to anyone. To the dismay of your crew, the judge's verdict is harsh. 1 month of public labor for at least half of your sailors. Offer to pay a fine. Certain. Seriously? Okay. Bribing. Your bribe attempt was successful. Bribery is a reasonable option. The payment offered satisfied the judges, who agreed to let your sailors go. Yeah, I mean, underwater rockets, who wouldn't want that? The crew mutter about the absurd trial and its even more absurd resolution, but the relief shows.
High spirits.
Let's provide extra rations and continue. Okay, what about our archaeological expedition? The arid basin. Water has dribbled almost to nothing during an inland survey en route to the rendezvous, but hope springs eternal. A muddy river strikes through the arid basin. The crew are delirious when they realize it is not completely dried up. Do you stop for water? Press on. Fashion a device to extract from water from mud. 30%.
Are we masters of our craft?
The secret is boiling the water, says one resourceful survivalist. That's not really resourceful, that's just common sense. And needless to say, a mixture of charcoal, sand and cloth makes a fine filter. With water drawn, filtered and boiled, the crew can be sure it is safe to drink. Time even for a mud bath. Your safari brigade slopping about like happy hippo. Okay. Continue. Very well. Okay, they need time and cannon aid. Yeah, sorry, Archibald, but we want them.
Ship of the
They
line
want
reporting in.
A doer offering. But we will have need. I had hoped Taborim would have no need of such beasts. I hope it still.
I wouldn't wish to accuse you of disloyalty.
Have the people of Mbesa not suffered enough? There must be some other way. A compromise, a meeting.
Be wary. The bees of Mbesa are kindly, but do not take to being mishandled. I will give Sir Blake one last chance to repent. Bring him this gift. I am sure he will understand the message.
The people celebrate your leadership.
That's a nice gift. Okay. Where's my...
Begin the turn. New orders.
We are good stain once more, and in need of your generosity.
Seriously, they need help again? Oh, come on, people. Are you serious? Do I always have to save you? I mean, apparently we have, so... Okay...
Ship of the line reporting in.
Right,
Production has stopped.
Battle cruiser on the warpath.
Let the old grumpy lady attack and we will destroy her.
This would certainly help us survive. If you could... Diaku! It seems we will be starvation safe for some time yet.
Pumping smoke, Admiral.
The mighty Katima extends a sign of goodwill. My memory of him is not of someone so reasonable. I see. How kind. Please take these away. Somewhere distant, preferably. There is fruit enough here for all Katima's people, sent in from the old world. If this king is going to behave like a spoiled child, then I'll give him a piece of my own mind.
Bring her around.
Overripe. I mean, that's not high quality, but then again, it's coming from the old world, so it has to be shipped there, and how can it be fresh if it gets shipped half around the world, right? I mean, nowadays, there are other ways. Transport that were quite fast back in the days.
We found a man in the mountains, wounded, who sent us to you for aid. Perhaps you would care to explain?
That could have gone better. Master your wits. The High Priestess is a shrewd old woman.
Okay, that's a story for the next episode. I need to brush my teeth. So, until next time.